Hello friends, welcome back to Online Maths Up. Let us solve this equation right here. So this is root 4x plus root negative x is equal to 5. And now if you want to find out the real solution, if x is real, you want to find out the real solution to this problem. Now there are some conditions that x is actually going to satisfy. First here, x is actually going to be positive, and then minus x will also be positive. So, and for minus x to be positive, of course this will imply that x is negative. Okay, so these are the conditions that will be satisfied for x to be real. Okay, so and you can see that when you combine all of these, that the only condition that is actually going to satisfy this is x equal to 0. Okay, so this is the only condition that will satisfy this for x to be greater than equal to 0, and also for x to be less than 0. And of course, if x is equal to 0, we can just go ahead to check whether this is actually going to be equal to 5. So if we see root 4 times 0 and then plus root negative 0, will all of these give you equal to 5? And of course you see that this is not going to be equal to 5. So obviously we cannot get a real value of x that will satisfy this problem we have over here. So what we just need to do is to find a way to simplify this, and then hopefully extend the solution to the set of complex numbers, and then we're able to find out a solution from the set of complex numbers which will satisfy this problem. Okay, so let me rewrite this and then we continue to solve from there. So this is root 4x minus root x is equal to 5. So next thing I want to do is actually to move this stuff right here to the right hand side. So I'm going to be having root 4x is equal to 5 minus root negative x. Okay, so in order for us to remove all of these radicals here, we just take the square of both sides. Okay, so that when we do that here, these two will cancel this, and then we are left with 4x on the left hand side. And then if we'll expand this, what we'll be having is 2 power 5 power 2, which is 5 times 5, and that will be 25. And then plus 2 times 5 times minus root negative x, and that will give us minus 10 root negative x. And then next we'll take the square of negative root negative x. Okay, and when we do that, we're going to be left with negative x. Okay, so moving on, I can actually bring this x to the left hand side. So I'm going to be having 4x plus x is equal to 25 minus 10, and then multiply by root negative x, so that this is now equal to 5x is equal to 25 minus 10 root negative x. So since all of these are all factors of 5, we can just go ahead to divide all of the terms by 5. And when we do that, this cancels this, here 1, here 5, and then here 1, here 10, 2 rather. And then of course x is now equal to 5 minus 2 and then root negative x. Okay, so moving on, I will also subtract 5 from both sides, so that I have this one that contains the radical to be just on the right hand side, and then I can go ahead to also take the square of both sides again, so I can remove the radical right here. And if I do that, this is of x squared minus 10x and then plus 25 is equal to this will be 4 multiplied by negative x. Okay, so if I simplify, this is x squared minus 10x plus 25, and then minus 4 is equal to minus, let me put this is equal to minus 4x. Can add 4x to both sides, so this is x squared minus 10x and then plus 4x plus 25 is equal to, so if I add it over here, this changes to 0. Okay, so this is equal to x squared minus 10x plus 4x is equal to minus 6x, and then plus 25 is equal to 0. So if you watch very well, this is now a quadratic equation which we can use the formula methods to solve. In this case, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2 times a. Okay, so if we extract all of these terms, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 6, and then c is equal to 25. So if we put all of this together, x will now be equal to, okay, minus 6 plus or minus the square root of minus 6 raised to power 2 minus 4 times a is 1, and then times 25. All of this divided by 2 times 1. Moving on, so this is 6 plus or minus the square root of 36, and then minus 4 times 1 times 25 is 100, and all of this divided by 2. Okay, and then if we proceed from here, this is now 6 plus or minus the square root of negative 64, okay, divided by 2, and then we can actually split this as 6 plus or minus root 64, and then times minus 1, all divided by 2. Okay, so that when we continue, see, this is 6 plus or minus root negative I here, negative 1 here is I, and then multiply by root 64 is 8. So divided by 2, and then we can actually factor 2 out here, so that x is now equal to 2 into, if we factor 2 out here, 3 remains, 3 plus or minus 4i divided by 2, and these 2 can actually cancel these, and then finally x is equal to 3 plus or minus 4i. So this is now going to be the complex value or the solutions to the problem we just solved. And of course, when you look at this place, there are actually 2 values of x. The first one, 3 minus 4i, and then x2 will now be 3 plus 4i. So these are all going to be the 2 values that will satisfy the problem we are solving. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've understood this. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.